Welcome to Munchies and Cocktails. I'm your host, Marquita Celia, and today I'm going to be making an old-fashioned and some cocktail meatballs. Now, I decided to be a little bit more classic today, a little more fancy, without being fancy. Cool. Alright guys, about to get into the video. I hope you enjoy. Alright humans, so here's what you'll need to make these delicious meatballs. You need ground beef and ground pork. Of course, if your dietary restrictions causes you to not be able to do the swine, my brother, then you can always just go with the ground beef. You can do ground turkey. You can do ground chicken. It's all about what you enjoy. I personally enjoy ground beef and ground pork. So, we have our diced onions, breadcrumbs, our triple cheddar, bacon, chili sauce, got some grape jelly. Now this is for the sauce that it's gonna be basted in. We have our Montreal steak seasoning and our different seasonings that I use. Lorries. And anybody who knows about making meatballs, meatloaf, any of those things, 2 large eggs. It is the bonding process in which we'll keep our meatballs together, or else we'll just have meat sauce. The recipe is kind of a callback homage to one of my bestest friends, who the sauce for the meatballs anyway is something she came up with. So Ash Bash, this video's for you. And Liam. Can't forget Liam, don't forget Liam. I have the 90-10 lean beef. I also have a 80-20 lean beef, and then I have the ground pork. Now, I'm going to make 2 separate batches because my family are weirdos and they eat unadventurously. So I have to make a batch with cheese and bacon and a batch without. First, you do by putting the ground beef in. I like to pre-break. Yep. So, before I start to get the mixing and molding and all that jazz, I have to rinse my hands off. Alright. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of this Montreal steak in here, because yes, all of it. Nice little sprinkling of the tenderizers of meat, lorries. Garlic salt. And then I'm going to use just a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit of the Better Than Bouillon beef. Now, this stuff is very flavorful, but if you use too much of it, your food goes from flavorful to salty. Let's not make your food do that. Cool? Great. So I literally am only using like much, maybe a little more. Boom. It's for an accent. All right. Now, once you've added your Better Than Bouillon, you want to start adding other ingredients like your onion. Again, I diced some onion earlier. And once that bacon is done, so once you made this mixture, we're going to put it in the fridge until the bacon is done. Once the bacon is done, we're going to grind that up and add that into the mixture as well. And we'll be ready to form our meatballs. Okay. Make sure I got all my little onion buddies off. All my little onion homies or whatever. Alright. Now, a little sprinkling of breadcrumbs, because I like a nice breadcrumb in my food. Like, real serious. When I was younger, my mom, when she was making like meatballs or meatloaf or anything like that, and we didn't buy, what? You buy containers of breadcrumbs? Who do that? You better take 2 slices of that white bread and put it in the oven, girl, and let it cook. So yeah, you know. But nowadays, convenience. Not a lot, just a little bit. Just enough for the flavor. Depends on what your idea of a little bit is. I'm going to add in my triple cheddar. I'm gonna mix some more once I'm done, because cheese! Use a little bit of brown sugar. Again, these are like sweet and tangy meatballs, so bacon cheddar meatballs. So I just use just a little bit. Last but not least, the egg. Alright.
I wanna dig my hands deep down in the dirt. Take a walk along the street if I'm feeling dessert. All of this convenience just doesn't work for me. I wanna play with fire. Let me get hurt.
Alright, so now that the bacon is done, you can use a knife. I am personally going to use kitchen shears. Why? Why not? It's my kitchen. I do what I want. Yeah, boy.
Get back to 95 before we had this drama.
Get up in there, get that bacon cut. Good, honey. Good. See, I'm changing the bowl because now I just feel like it's way too much in this little bowl. But, you know. Because, no, never enough cheese. Never enough cheese. Alright, humans. So, after the bacon's done, you mixed it all in with the ground beef and pork mixture. You want to go ahead and roll your meatballs into 1-inch balls. I know you guys are probably like, what in the world? Those aren't 1 inches. But hey, you know what? We all try. Sometimes we fail. But, and who doesn't like a meaty bowl? Don't answer that. Anywho, we're going to go ahead and put those in the oven and let them cook for about 20-30 minutes or so, or until they're golden brown. Because even though you're cooking them in the oven, I'm still going to put them in the crock pot so they can get sauced up and delicious. But while we're waiting on that, I'm going to make a drink. Alright, humans, so now we're going to get into making this drink, this old fashioned. Now, I know that, you know, avid drinkers and bartenders are probably watching this video right now like, why does she have a red wine glass? That's a red wine glass. I can't find my rocks glasses, but it works the same. It's going to get drunk. Cool. Moving on. Now, what you're going to need is some bourbon whiskey. I've chosen this one because I wanted to try it. I haven't tried this brand yet. I'm genuinely a Jack Daniels girl, but it's time for some changes in my life. You need bitters. So you can see. I'll also do that with the liquor. Simple syrup. I made this earlier, so I keep a little bit of simple syrup just in case. Always, never know when you need it. It's a staple. An orange for zesting and garnish. I don't have a jigger, as we've learned from episode 1 back to episode 4. So I'm going to use a shot glass as my measuring tool. And, buttered fingers. So, let me start off by grabbing some ice. Well, actually I'm going to do that last as a way to balance out my liquor. Cool. So, first I'm going to start out with, I'm going to do at least 2 ounces of, it's supposed to be 1.25, but again, I like to drink. Bam. Yeah. Now you want to grab a bar spoon or a spoon. And you want to do 2 nice sized drops of the simple syrup inside of the whiskey. Okay. Now bar spoons are genuinely smaller, so I get it, but you know, whatever. Carpe diem. Seize the day. Alright. 3 dashes of bitters. Alright. Just a little bit of lemon and orange in there. So, oh, it broke on me. And drop that in there for a garnish. Yeah. And I'm gonna finish it out with my ice. Do 3 3 little drops. Bam. And there we are, my old fashioned. Yay! All right. So with that being done, I had another piece of orange in there. Why? Because why not? All right. So again, that's 1.25 ounces of whiskey, or 2 if you live my life. The bitters, 3 dashes of bitters, 2 bar spoons of simple syrup, and a nice zested orange peel for garnish and taste. So that's how you make an old fashioned. So making the sauce. You want to use the grape jelly. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Boom, 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 boom. Grape jelly.
In our lives, just staring at the screen every day and night. I miss the rush of living in real life. Go get your DeLorean.
So, 1 part grape jelly, 1 part, well, 1.5 part cocktail sauce. Well, not cocktail, sorry. Chile sauce. So I'm about to get ready to add the meatballs to this deliciousness. I got it on low and slow, okay? Set it and forget it. My lovely humans, so as you can see, the meatballs have been added to the sauce and are now slow and low, and I'm super excited about that. So they should be done soon. And that is how you make my sweet and tangy meatballs.